MIZ, where the news comes first.
Breaking news tonight, the votes are in. Clyde Ruffin is the new Ward 1 Columbia City Council member.
ABC 17's Dana Clemens has been following the developments in this race all night. She joins us now from City Hall. And you can see, by the way, 327 votes. A lot of spread there. Dana, what do we know?
Joey, Clyde Ruffin is the new First Ward council person within just the last half hour with 24% of the votes total. Ruffin is a pastor at MU, a pastor at Second Baptist Church, and a professor at MU, hoping to slow the downtown growth in order to fix the infrastructure and preserve historic.
Okay, we've lost Dana's shot there, but she was explaining that. We'll talk more about that race coming up in just a few minutes. But the Columbia City Council race for Ward 6 also drawing attention tonight, and we have a look at those numbers. We're going to take a look at with 100% reporting, and it appears Elizabeth Peters has defeated Ryan Eulis in that race.
And this just in, Peters, we know, will be replacing Barbara Hoppe, who stepped down last night. She won the Ward 6 race for City Council, and ABC 17's Joe McLean joins us live from Peters' watch party in Columbia. And Joe, what's the mood like there right now?
Well, it's definitely an excited mood, Marissa. As you said, candidate Betsy Peters has won the race for Ward 6 City Councilor over Ryan Eulis tonight. And I'm joined by Councilwoman-elect Betsy Peters, if you want to come on in. Councilwoman-elect, how are you going to implement your campaign slogan was focusing on the fundamentals. How are you going to implement that into your time on City Council?
Well, I'm going to hope to work with the other City Council people and dealing with our infrastructure issues, our development issues, our public safety issues. So that's how I'm hoping to focus on the fundamentals.
Are you excited tonight?
I am excited tonight. I look forward to serving the 6th Ward.
All right. Well, congratulations, Councilwoman-elect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again, Councilwoman-elect Betsy Peters joining us live there. She did win 770 over to 735 over Ryan Eulis tonight. Reporting live in Columbia, Joe McLean, ABC 17 News.
Thank you, Joe.
And we also know that Michael Trapp will take the City Council seat for Columbia's 2nd Ward. Trapp, of course, is the incumbent, and he won 877 votes.
And Jefferson City voters have elected a new mayor tonight. You can see Carrie Turgeon, the former councilwoman, has won with a pretty wide margin with 100% reporting tonight.
And ABC 17's Daniel Wynn has been following the race for Jefferson City Mayor. He joins us now from Carrie Turgeon's victory party. Daniel?
Yeah, the party just getting started here at the Opera House, Loman Opera House in downtown Jefferson City. Big night for Carrie Turgeon. She is the new mayor of Jefferson City. I said it once, I'll say it again. What a difference a year makes. This time last year, we were just down the street at a party that wasn't so happy as she lost her she lost her ward seat. But tonight, it is a big difference, and you had quite a win tonight.
Yes, I'm just completely humbled by the support. It's been fantastic and amazing, and to win by this big of a margin has just been wonderful.
6 candidates out there. That's pretty amazing.
Yes, and we all ran a great race. All of us together were very cordial to each other, and I appreciate that. And
tell me, what's your biggest issue here going forward? Downtown's always been something big, but what?
Just to move the community forward, the entire community. I love the whole city, and I want to start forming these partnerships and make things happen and get our vision together. And I want to do that together with the community. So I can't wait to get to work. I have a list. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get started.
Are you still in shock?
Such a great, huge margin. It's just been a whirlwind. I'm so happy to be the next mayor. It's just, I'm so honored is what I am.
All right. Thank you very much, Mayor Carrie Turgeon of Jefferson City. And we talked about this on ABC 17 News at 9. We were on KWS this morning in Jefferson City, and we talked about, with Warren and John there, we talked about the race as a whole. Bob Scrivener and Edie Vogel were kind of pulling from the same voters, and that could have been why they kind of split the vote tonight. And Carrie Turgeon came out with 41% of the vote, 2,800 votes, more than 2,800 votes actually. And her nearest competitor, Bob Scrivener, was about 29%, some 12 points down. Reporting live in Jefferson City, Daniel Wynn, ABC 17 News.
Big night in Jefferson City and for Carrie Turgeon. Thank you, Daniel.
And in Columbia, the results are in for both Propositions 1 and 2. They were both approved. Here's a look at Prop 1. This has to do with bonding for the electric system upgrades, $63.1 million in upgrades. That was voted yes with almost 8,000 votes there.
And stormwater was a big issue, and that Proposition 2 was a utility charge increase to rectify that problem, and it has passed with more than 6,700 votes.
And ABC 17's Lucas Geisler has been following both of these issues tonight.
He joins us now live in Columbia. Lucas.
Joey and Marissa, I'm here at Flat Branch Creek in downtown Columbia. This is really one of the sites where when we talk about some of the stormwater issues in town, you can possibly find them here. Often, the stormwater division of the city cites old stormwater pipes, some nearly a century old, such as the pipes that run here into Flat Branch Creek. Some of them made of concrete, nearly 100 years old. You might see on 9th and Elm as well a small sinkhole that has opened up from an old box there that is beginning to crumble and stormwater beginning to erode some of the land there. Now, Proposition 2 passed, as you said, resoundingly, 60% of the vote in favor of that, and as well as Proposition 1. The electric bond issue passing with 70% of the vote. I was just at a party with supporters of Proposition 1 and 2 where former State Representative Chris Kelly was there, an ardent supporter of both of the propositions. He says that this really tackled an issue that Columbians really needed to pay attention to, which was infrastructure. He called it crumbling infrastructure that the city had, and that these two propositions would help rectify those issues. Now, here's what it means in the short term. As far as those passing. Proposition 1, since it did pass, the city will bond $63 million and to help pay back some of that debt. Columbia Water and Light customers will see a 3% rise on their utility bill electric rates next year, eventually rising to 6% by fiscal year 2019. With Proposition 2, the stormwater utility rate will rise incrementally starting next year until fiscal year 2020. Reporting live here in Columbia, Lucas Geisler, ABC 17 News.
Lucas, thanks so much.
Now we'll take a look at the Columbia School Board results. You can see here Christine King in the lead with 100% reporting, holding on to her seat with nearly 8,600 votes.
And the votes are also in for the Boone County Hospital trustee race, the most expensive race in mid-Missouri this election season. And Jerry Kennett beats Robert Dorgazzi for that spot.
Storms are heading in tonight with severe storm watch for parts